My name is Tasha.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Brian.
And we are your FYE team. My role is the FYE College Success Coordinator, and either Chris, Liz, or Brian will be your primary instructor for the course. In this welcome video, we will be sharing some information about ourselves, introducing you to the College Success course, and providing an overview of the FYE content and assignments. So let's get started.
One of the great things about FYE this fall is you have not one,
Not two,
not three,
but 4 people who will be serving as your support for this course. Our team approach is designed to help you make more connections with staff at EMCC and to make sure you know you have a lot of people you can go to for help. Now, let's take a few minutes to meet the team.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris Kelly. I'm the Director of Student Engagement and Residential Life at EMCC. I am a proud native of Jonesport. I grew up down on the coast in a hardworking lobster fishing family. I've worked on a lobster wharf. I can ban lobsters, I can bait pockets, I can haul traps. None of that stuff is really my calling, but I love that I got that experience growing up. I think that's so unique. And I think it really set me up for a lot of life lessons about being a hard worker and respecting the community that you're a part of. And so onward I went to the University of Maine at Farmington. UMF was a great place for me to better understand who I am as a person and to understand some of my life goals. While I was there, I did get to coach and participate on the college cheering team. We went on to win a handful of titles throughout the few years that I was with them. And I think of it as one of my better legacies that I left behind at UMF. My favorite thing that I left with, though, personally, was, of course, my degree. I was the first person in my family to earn my bachelor's degree, so I am a first-gen grad. And now I just like to sit back and relax on the beach when I have the time. I grew up on the coast with one of my favorite beaches, just a handful of minutes away from home. So I've spent the past few years living in Bangor trying to scout out my favorite beaches here. This particular photo is from Lake George, which isn't necessarily right in Bangor, but was a pretty nice stop. One of my favorite things to do beyond that is watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I also really like Dragula and other drag-related shows. Sorry for the brief interruption. My cat hopped on the computer board there. You'll get to meet him in a second on the slideshow. At DragCon, I got to meet Michelle Visage, who is essentially one of my role models, though I never really have been somebody who thought much about having role models. Michelle's book has just been really big to me, and meeting her was a really, really special moment in my life that I wouldn't really trade for much. One of my favorite things that Michelle said when I met her was that my makeup was really good. That's a huge compliment since she is the Simon Cowell of Drag Race. But since then, I have spent a lot more time working on my makeup and trying to just really embrace my creative side. I'm not somebody who naturally has a lot of creative talents, but I do find that I can hone those in through makeup. So these are just some of my favorite looks that I've done recently. And other than that, I do have a dog named Toby. He is a 13-year-old Pom Chow Rescue. He loves to go on long walks, especially at the city forest or the river walks in Brewer and Bangor. And I do have a sweet little kitty named Ollie. He's a few months old, and he is both a sweetheart and a terror. But they are my roommates and my coworkers during this quarantine season, and I love them both so much. That's all from me. On to the next instructor.
I'm Liz Russell, and I'm the primary instructor for Section 2 of the College Success course. I currently serve as the interim dean of students here at Eastern Maine Community College, where I've worked for almost 27 years. I love working here, and I continue to do so because I have seen firsthand the impact that this college has had on students who choose to pursue their education here. This place can transform your life if you're willing to work hard, persist when things get a little tough, and take advantage of all we have to offer. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like many of you, I grew up in small town Maine. I work hard so I can play hard. I love to travel, and I have done so all over the world, usually with a camera in my hand. My most recent trip to the Galapagos Islands was a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. I'm a cat lady, and my little furry friend Lucy is usually not far away when I'm at home. I love live music, especially the music from the 70s and the 80s. I've always been a Red Sox fan, and I love the theater, particularly the bright lights of Broadway. I used to love Tommy Brady, but not so much so anymore. Fishing is fun. Family always comes first for me. And I love to golf. I'm still looking for that elusive hole-in-one. This is as close as I've ever been. So I look forward to working with each and every one of you this semester as you embark on your new adventure called EMCC.
Hi everyone, this is Tasha Lima, your FYE coordinator, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share a little bit of information about myself. I put together this photo collage because I think it represents a snapshot of my story. So what I'll do is talk through each picture and hopefully you'll get a sense for who I am. We'll start at the top left. Those two goobers are my niece and nephew, who are the lights of my life. I try to visit them as often as I can down in Wiscasset where they live. Next is a photo from my graduation from Salem State University, where I earned a Master's of Education in Higher Education and Student Affairs back in 2018. As you'll see, education has played a big role in my life. I love to learn. That statue there is the Fisherman at the Wheel in Gloucester, Mass. That's where I grew up, a small island off the coast of Massachusetts, the oldest active commercial fishing port in North America. It will always and forever be my home, and I feel so lucky to have grown up there. Next is the ghost, which represents my fascination with the paranormal. I grew up in a house that was built in 1716, and it was super haunted, and my experiences sparked an interest in me that has only increased over time. I'm a sucker for ghost hunting shows, and Halloween is by and far my favorite holiday. Spooky things make me happy. The film camera represents another passion of mine, which is film. I started out my higher education journey studying film and television production at Boston University, and film, media, communication, and cultural studies have been a consistent theme in my academic life. The next photo is a picture of me and my best friend Giuseppe at Lollapalooza a few years ago. I love live music, especially music festivals, which I've been going to since I was in college. Music is probably the most important part of my life. I'm a trained opera singer, and though I don't sing professionally anymore, I'm always listening to music and looking for new artists to get excited about. That beautiful snuggly face in the middle is my cat Fuzzy. Like Liz, I am a total cat lady. And actually, I think that's something the entire FYE team shares. We really love our animals. I'm looking forward to the day when you can all meet Brian's amazing dog, Augie, who brings a lot of joy to EMCC. The next photo represents my current role as the TRIO advisor at EMCC. You'll be hearing more about what TRIO is as we move through the fall semester, but very briefly, it's a program that supports first-generation income-eligible and students with disabilities to be successful in college. We have things like tutoring, peer mentoring, personal advising, counseling, help with FAFSA, financial aid, events, workshops, and so much more. I am so grateful to work for TRIO, and I truly love my job. Next is a picture of me and my two best friends, Giuseppe and Ryan. These two people are like my brothers, and we've traveled together extensively across the US and backpacking through Europe. We became friends back in elementary school, and here we are 30 plus years later, and they are still my besties. I'm super lucky. Below that is a photo of me, my mom, and a couple of my friends at the Women's March in DC back in January of 2017. Activism and working for social justice and equity are huge aspects of my life. And next to that is a picture of Big Ben in the Palace of Westminster. I actually lived in London, UK for almost 3 years while working on a PhD in film studies at King's College in London, which is located right next to the Palace of Westminster on the banks of the Thames River. I studied British national cinema and British identity, and I will always consider London to be my second home. My first master's degree in communication I earned back in 2010 at UMO. That's when I fell in love with the Bangor area and why I decided to return here to work at EMCC. That last photo is a Norwegian fjord, which represents my passion for travel. Some of my favorite places I've been include Norway, Sicily, Portugal, and of course, London. My next adventure will be Southeast Asia to visit my friend Ryan, who teaches in Bangkok, Thailand. I can't wait until we can freely move about the world again. So, there's a little bit about who I am. I hope you enjoyed listening and learning about me, and I can't wait to get to know all of you throughout the semester.
Hi, everybody. This is Augie. He's our therapy dog that works with us on campus. He doesn't want to be here right now because we have thunderstorms and it's almost supper time. But you'll be seeing a lot more of him as we go through our FYE course. And I'm Brian Welsh. I'm the student navigator on campus. My job is to help everybody that I can with anything and everything that they need help with. So as we go through our course, if you run into anybody that seems like they're having a little bit of trouble, please send them my way. You can get a hold of me using email, whatever you want, text, call. Don't stop by my house. Okay, just email, text, or call, whatever's easiest. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you through this FYE course, and I think we've got a really cool way of doing it. Liz, Tasha, and Chris and I are going to work as a team, and we're all here for you. We're all very different people, so we've got a really neat, diverse group. I've worked for the college in different ways for quite a while. I've been here about 10 years doing this and that, some teaching and some as a student navigator. I like to be outside a lot. I walk all the time. I really enjoy that. And I like rain. We had rain today. Rain's cool. I've been a raft guide. I was a cop for a long time. I've worked in middle schools and in one of the tech centers. And just regular guy. I got a little gray hair, so I've been around a while. So it's really fun for me to meet and work with younger people because there's so many new things to learn and to do. And maybe there's some of the old things that I remember that I can share with you that'll make you laugh and we'll have a good time with this course. And that's the biggest thing. If we can have a good time together, I'm just really looking forward to spending this time with you, learning a lot about how to navigate and work through Brightspace and having a fun time. I'm anticipating I want to do a lot of the exercises and assignments right along with you so I can learn too. And it's going to be a great fall. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for choosing the MCC. Let me know if you need anything from me.
As you can see, we're all different people.
But one thing we share is our passion for supporting your success.
Now, we want to take a few minutes to go over the FYE College Success course.
We'll review the major topics and assignments and briefly go over the schedule.
In this next section, we'll be reviewing the purpose of the FYE College Success course, going over the structure of the course, reviewing expectations for students and instructors, and providing some tips on how to be successful in FYE. Learning outcomes are what we hope that you, the student, will learn by taking this course. So, the learning outcomes for FYE College Success include developing positive, supportive, and reciprocal relationships with peers, faculty, and staff who help you make progress toward your goals and dreams and cultivate a sense of community and belonging. Utilizing creative and critical thinking skills necessary for problem solving in your academic, professional, and personal life. Building an understanding of the practical competencies necessary to be successful in college, including campus orientation, systems and processes, and success-based academic and soft skill building, such as communication, planning and organization, time management, and taking personal responsibility. Demonstrating an understanding of personal financial planning and money management skills, developing short and long-term personal academic and career goals and learning how to make progress toward achieving those goals, demonstrating computer literacy competency that's essential for success in the college environment, and recognizing the relationship between personal health behaviors and wellness. The FYE class structure is as follows. FYE is a 10-week online course which begins on August 24th and ends on November 6th. Each week is a module in Brightspace, which is our e-learning platform. All of your work is due on a weekly basis on the Sunday of that week. Late work is accepted for partial credit on a case-by-case basis, but it's a better idea to just get the work done on time. Extra credit is available by attending staff hangout sessions on Zoom or responding to your peer discussion posts. Weekly discussion posts also serve as your attendance. You must post your discussion each week. Your final e-portfolio and presentation will be due at the end of the 10-week course. And the e-portfolio is a collection of work that you'll be completing throughout the course. You'll be provided with more information and details about the e-portfolio later on in the semester. In addition to the content and assignments on Brightspace, you will also be engaging in small group work, hangout sessions, and one-on-one meetings with your instructor throughout the semester. These activities will be happening virtually via Zoom, so please be sure you have a Zoom account. The Resources module in Brightspace is a collection of important information such as IT and technical assistance information, contacts for offices and departments, faculty videos, and other additional content that you might find useful. So be sure to use this. The expectations for students in FYE College Success are to log into your FYE College Success course on Brightspace at a minimum of once a week and complete all your weekly assignments, and just to engage with the material. Ask questions if you have them, reach out to your peers, and take the work seriously. As for expectations from your instructors, you can expect them to respond to your email and inquiries within 72 hours, to provide feedback on your work and assignments on a weekly basis, and to be available for virtual office hours throughout the week and by appointment. Here are some tips on how to be successful in FYE. First and foremost, log into the course weekly and get your work done on time. Next, be engaged. Attend the hangout sessions each week and take advantage of opportunities to connect with EMCC staff. Also, get to know your peers. Read their discussion posts and make comments, develop relationships in your small groups, and make connections. And remember, FYE College Success is for you. Yes, you must complete the work to get credit for the course, but the content, assignments, and activities have been designed to help you figure out your goals, make a plan, and be successful in college. What you get out of this course is what you put in.
For your week 1 discussion post due on Sunday, August 30th at 11:59 p.m., you'll be responding to a series of speed dating questions.
We encourage you to record your response and post a video to the discussion board.
It will be a really fun way for all of you to get to know each other.
And we're really excited to learn more about you too.
We hope this video has helped you understand what FYE College Success is all about. For the remainder of this course, you'll mainly be working with your assigned instructor, but we will all be together for our weekly hangout sessions and other group events, and we are all support resources for you.
Our contact information is located in the syllabus on Brightspace. Don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us.
We welcome and encourage you to ask questions.
And we are all looking forward to our FYE College Success experience with you this fall.
Now that you've had a chance to get to know us, we are excited to get to know you.
Nope. Wait, start over. Back to the top.
Chris, I was so sure it was going to be me that did that. It's okay.
Right now, my Microsoft Word shut down, and then I tried to find it, and it opened not the right thing.
Oh my
And then I
God.
panicked because I was like, can they read it in my glasses?